and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the books I plan on reading in October. I've got 6 books on my TBR. In September I read 6 books, so hopefully this is realistic and I get them all done. I'm not the best at sticking to TBRs. I'm a bit of a mood reader, so I'll probably end up either reading, well, I'll read at least half of these probably. But I might add in extra books that I want to read as the month goes on. So I actually posted a video on my TikTok of me choosing 4 out of the 6 books using prompts on post-it notes, and I just pulled them out of a bag. And the first prompt I got was Second Chance, so a book that I've started but gave up on, and for that I chose The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I started it in September and I really didn't like it. I got like 75 pages in, but I was not enjoying it at all. But I still want to give it another chance. I don't want to get rid of it yet, so I'm gonna attempt to do it and try and push through and see if I like it as much as everyone else, because so many people love it, but I don't know. I feel this pressure to like it because so many people love it and say how sad it is, and I don't usually cry at books, so I hope this one does it. It's basically based on like Greek mythology and focuses on the character Patroclus, I think that's how you pronounce it, who basically gets exiled and has to live with another king and basically forms a relationship with the king's son Achilles. That's really all I know about it. But yeah, hopefully I like it. The next prompt that I got was 5-star prediction, and for this I chose Mexican Gothic. I've just heard really good things about this, and I've also heard that it takes an unexpected twist near the middle, which I usually like, so hopefully I'll be entertained by it and hopefully I give it 5 stars. This will also be perfect for October since it's spooky and I think it's horror actually. And I've never read a horror book and I'm not very good with horror, but let's hope I can handle it. The plot of this book basically follows a girl who gets a letter from her cousin who's recently married, basically begging for help. So the main character goes down to Mexico to this kind of like haunted house to try and help out her cousin. That's all I know. Sounds spooky. So hope I enjoy it. So the next prompt I got was TBR jar. So basically I just had to choose a random book out of here. I've got them all in little post-it notes. And the one that I got was Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This has been on my TBR for ages. It's also very popular on TikTok, so hopefully I like it. I've actually never read a book by Marissa Meyer before, even though I own 3 of her books. So I'm excited to get into her books and see what her writing's like. This book follows a world where basically there's like superheroes called renegades, and the main character Nova really doesn't like them. I'm not really sure why, and she's like campaigning against them. But then she meets a boy called Adrian who is a renegade, and I think maybe he starts to change her mind. So hopefully I like this one as well. Take a shot every time I say, so I hope I like it in this video. The last prompt I got was a gifted book, so basically a book that I didn't buy myself, and for this I chose The Memory of Babel. It's the 3rd book in the Mirror Visitor series. There's 4 books in total. This one just came out in English. The 4th one is out but not in English, and I don't know when it will be. Probably in at least a year. But I've read the first 2 and gave them both 5 stars and I loved them so much. I think it's one of my favourite new series. So I'm really excited for the 3rd book. The first book, A Winter's Promise, follows the main character Ophelia, and basically in the world she lives in, the world has basically been smashed into like small pieces, and basically each of these pieces are called arcs, and they're just where different people live. And the main character lives on the arc called Anima or Anima or something like that. And basically she gets arranged to be married to a man on another arc called the Pole, and basically she just has to learn how to survive on the pole. Apparently it's a lot more brutal than her arc and she basically has to survive. But yeah, it's my favourite series, I'd probably say, so I'm so excited for the 3rd book. Those were the 4 books I chose on my TikTok with the prompts. I only chose 4 because I didn't actually have enough time in the 1-minute slot to fit any more in, but I've chosen 2 more to add, and the 5th one is Clockwork Prince. I read Clockwork Angel in August and I really didn't like it. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars, I just didn't connect with any of the characters or the writing. I thought the writing was a little bit immature. I feel like I definitely would have liked it if I read it maybe like 3-4 years ago. But I think I'm still going to try and continue the series because I read the first book in 2 days, so hopefully I can do the same with this one so I don't spend too much time on it. This series basically follows a girl called Tessa in the 1800s, I think, in London, and basically she gets roped into the world of shadow hunters, which are basically supernatural demon fighters. I still don't really understand, but yeah, it's about her adapting to this new life and the people that she meets. So hopefully, I've heard this one is better than the first, so hopefully I like it a bit better. And the last book on my TBR is another Marissa Meyer book, Cinder. This has also been on my TBR for ages. It's a Cinderella retelling. It follows a girl called Cinder living in New Beijing, and she's basically a cyborg, I think. And that's pretty much all I know. I know there's something to do with a prince, but yeah, that's really all I know. I also don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I've heard some mixed reviews, but hopefully I enjoy it. So these are all the 6 books that I hopefully will read in October. Let me know what you're going to read down in the comments, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye!